So first thing I do when I wake up is of course just do my skincare, brush my teeth, all that stuff. I have been loving my current skincare routine. I'm gonna link all of these products down below so you guys can check them out, but I just feel like my skin is clear and glowing and it feels my best currently because in the winter I do tend to get really dry skin, so this has been working for me. Also, this eyebrow gel by GGB is incredible. I've used so many brow gels in the past and this brush is so good. It really shapes your brows very quickly and the formula has super strong hold. It's not clean unfortunately, but I've been having a really hard time finding a clean brow gel that I love. So for now, I'm okay with using this. I like to do something with my hair and put on a cozy outfit because it just makes me feel like I've gotten ready for the day, but I can still be comfy and cozy. Okay, but how cute are my little Christmas/holiday PJs? I got these last year and they still fit. They're a little loose on me now since I lost weight, but I love them. And I love this set from Aritzia, I'll link it down below. Taking my thyroid meds and checking up on Kylo. He was already awake, but he's pretty good at honestly just chilling in his crib. So I'm just popping on the light for him and then went to grab him so we could head downstairs and start our day.
I love your beautiful Christmas PJs. Should we go feed Sugar? Why are you dropping Ellie and Bunny? Why would you drop Ellie and Bunny? Mwah. Okay, let's go drink your milk. My sweet pea.
The very first thing I do when I come downstairs is open up the blinds and open up the curtains because I want to start seeing the outdoors and start seeing that sun rising to let that light in. Then I pop Kylo's bottle in the warmer. Make sure to fill up my water bottle so I can get a start on drinking my water for the day. I like to drink about 2 liters, so it's important that I start like first thing in the morning, and then I also of course fill up Kylo's water.
Wow. Yes, water.
So normally I like to get up before Kylo so that I can have his bottle already ready. I hate those days when we have to wait for his bottle to warm up because I gotta keep him busy and happy until then because the boy wants his bottle right away. So he's content right now because he's on his learning tower and I'm just drinking my water. So this video is sponsored by Aquasana. Thank you so much to them. I drink about 2 liters a day. You guys actually just saw me fill up my water with my Aquasana clean water machine, which I have been using for a good month now and absolutely loving. I had another machine in the past that I wasn't crazy about because with traditional pitcher filters, the way that it works is they allow the water to just trickle slowly over the filter, so it kind of uses gravity and it takes so long to get clean water. I've always hated that. With Aquasana's clean water machine, it instantly turns tap water into clean, amazing water at the push of a button instantly, and it does up to 300 gallons, which is so amazing. What really got me researching water and how clean the water is that we drink is Kylo, because I really want him to get clean water with no metals in it and all the contaminants just completely gone. When I found Aquasana, I was so happy because I know 100% I am getting clean water that removes all the contaminants but keeps all of the important stuff like the potassium, the magnesium, the calcium. I also love that it fills up my glass very quickly. Like there's other water filters that just take really long for the water to come out and you're like standing there. So I love how quick this one is. I believe it fills up an 8-ounce glass in like 8 seconds. They also offer so many different water filtration options, like whole house ones underneath the sink. So there's a ton of options. You can use my code AMY55 to get 55% off all systems over $49 and free shipping. So love that. I will leave my link in the description box down below for you guys to check it out. Y'all, this boy done took apart my air fryer machine. Let's feed Sugar. Let's get a big scoop, okay?
Ho ho.
Are you looking for Santa? Where is Santa? Ho ho.
So I used to only turn my tree on at night, but honestly, I've been loving turning it on in the morning and having it throughout the day, especially because in this room, we don't get as much natural light. So you actually do get to see those pretty lights on the tree. So I'm just starting breakfast for Kylo. I actually had these French toast bites that I already had made. So I just warmed them up and then made him some turkey bacon and some apple slices. Totally forgot that I actually have Portuguese buns that my dad brought me and Portuguese cheese and salami. So I'm excited because that's what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. I am already hungry. Normally I wait until closer to 9:30 to eat, but it's 8:30 and your girl is hungry. I feel like that's what it's like on a deficit because obviously the day before you're in a deficit, so you already ate less than your maintenance, so you just wake up hungry. Portuguese buns. And Kylo is already eyeing it. Like you want some? Okay, mama give it. He loves Portuguese bun and cheese. He also loves Jamaican spice bun, which I will pop up on the screen. If you don't know what that is, it's similar to like cinnamon raisin bread, but it's very like, there's a lot of nutmeg in it. Okay, mama's gonna give you cheese as well. Wait, baby. He loves that one as well, but the ingredients are not so good, so I don't give it to him that often, but boy loves him some food. Mama's giving it. That actually just made an idea pop into my head. I need to search up how to make my own Jamaican spice bun, because then I can make it myself and just make it with clean ingredients, because he does really love it. So I'll just make it myself with clean ingredients. This is what Portuguese cheese looks like. I'm only touching my fingers on the outer parts, not the inner, by the way. But yeah, this is what Portuguese cheese looks like. So good. Here's your bread. So good. He was so impatient for the bread. He didn't even like give me a chance to put cheese in it. Here's your cheese, Kylo. So I actually use the Italian salami, not the Portuguese salami, because I just feel like nothing beats Italian salami. I know that makes me probably the worst Portuguese person, but I prefer the Italian one. Also, my dad specifically gets me the cheese from St. George because it's like drier, it's like a spicier, similar to like Parmesan. I'm not saying it tastes like Parmesan, but just similar to like that style cheese, whereas the San Miguel one, which is where my parents are from, San Miguel, I do like that cheese, but it's like softer and creamier, and I love me some dry, spicy cheese. If you know what I mean by spicy. Not spicy, but like kind of like Parmesan, right, Carlo? Which again makes me fraudulent because my parents are from San Miguel and I love the St. George cheese, but that's fine. Alexa, play Christmas music for kids. Literally every day for the last like 2 weeks, we play Christmas music almost all day. It's crazy. I'm not even joking. And he just loves it. The way this kid just loves vibing out to Christmas music while he eats his breakfast is too funny. And his little reindeer had to be with him too. Like, it's just too funny. So I usually just tidy up because I like to tidy up multiple times throughout the day so that by the end of the day, it's not piled up and then I would feel overwhelmed, you know? You're putting on your boots? Good job. All ready? Okay, let's go. And then we're heading out for our walk, which Kylo no longer likes the stroller. He completely refuses the stroller now. Instead of hot mom walks, this is now chaotic mom walks, where I'm just following my toddler around trying to keep him alive out here in these streets. Yay! Again? Okay, let's watch Santa movie.
Mama.
Okay, now that we're home, I actually just remembered to take my vitamins. I'm trying to just like whisper a little bit because Kylo is watching his little Santa movie, so I don't want to disrupt him. But I have an alarm that goes off at 10:30 and it's 10:17, so I'm ahead. But I'm gonna take my vitamins, magnesium for my sleep. Like 2 weeks ago, I ran out of these and I missed like 2 days. And I'm telling you, I wake up in the middle of the night and then I have a hard time falling back asleep. But when I take these, I get the deepest sleep ever, and it's very quick for me to fall back asleep if I wake up in the night, so I need my magnesium. And then I take inositol for my mood. This has helped me significantly, like especially with my PMS symptoms. I used to get really bad like moodiness a week before my period, like really bad. And I don't get it anymore. Before I had Kylo, I barely had any ovulation symptoms. But after I had Kylo, I would get nauseous when I would ovulate, which is just weird. But inositol completely took that away from me, so. B complex. This is everything. If you have hypothyroidism like I do, stop right now and go get yourself this. I'll leave it in the description box, but these specific like B vitamins help your thyroid so much if you have hypothyroidism. So I came across this, I think he's a biologist on TikTok, and he was talking about how hypothyroidism is actually a vitamin B deficiency, which I was like, what? I was mind blown by that. Like, how come no doctors told me that? And to be honest with you, I love my naturopath doctor. They're amazing, but I'm shocked that they didn't mention that. So I actually have an appointment with them soon and I'm gonna mention it. And he was talking about when you're on thyroid medication, your body just gets used to it and you're always gonna need to increase, which is what I found. Like my last doctor's appointment, my blood work, based on it, I had to increase my medication. And I was like, you know what? Instead of increasing my medication, let me try taking this with my medication, because I don't wanna just stop my medication without my doctor's, you know, whatever. But since instead of increasing, I decided to try this because I was actually feeling still a little bit tired. So I thought, let me try this and see if I notice that I don't need need that increase. And what do you know? I don't feel like I need to increase my medication at all anymore. I no longer have that like little tiredness. Like I still had this lingering low energy. So that's why me and my doctor were going to increase my medication, but this has helped me so much. So if you have hypothyroidism, try it and talk to your doctor. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, so just talk to your doctor about it. If you're curious to see that TikTok video that I'm talking about, it's also on Twitter. So maybe I will link it on my, or you know what, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll send it to you guys directly. Now y'all know I love my matcha, but once in a while I like to have a little coffee. So I'm making myself a little cinnamon, vanilla, nutmeg latte. And I don't know what it is, but I like my coffee with sugar, not honey. And then when it comes to matcha, I'll have it with honey. So yeah, this is how I make my coffee and I've been absolutely loving it. So the next time you make your coffee, add vanilla and cinnamon and nutmeg to the milk before warming. So good, and it gives me all the holiday cozy vibes. Is that yummy? So it's almost his nap time and he's having his little before nap snack, which all he wants right now is peanut butter. I'm not fighting it. I'm just like, you want peanut butter? You can have peanut butter. Do you, boo? Do you? This is the one that I like to give him. One, it's in a glass jar, so none of those chemicals that will leach into the peanut butter. I actually realized the other day I saw on Twitter, which I never thought of, when they make peanut butter, it gets heated up and then they put it into plastic jars. So all of the chemicals in plastic will leach into the peanut butter and something you're not even thinking of. So luckily this one is a glass jar, which I love, but not just that, it's organic and just one ingredient. It is just peanuts. So I love that one for him. And I actually love it for myself as well. I love peanut butter. I don't have it often because it is quite high calorie and it's not enough of my favorite to like sneak it into my deficit, but love a good peanut butter and jam sandwich. And I love this one because it's nice and smooth. It is almost time for this boy's nap. And lately he's actually been refusing his naps. So we'll see how today goes. I think he's just going through like this developmental thing. He's also teething right now. So the two combined is like, has been a nightmare for his naps. He has been trying to refuse like just even going for the nap in the first place. And then when he is down for a nap, he's only been taking like 20 to 30 minute naps, which is usually he takes like 2-hour naps. So it's been a wild week. He's also in this very independent stage. I think this happens around 18 months. It's very common with toddlers where they just want to like do everything themselves. And if you want banana with it? Yeah? Okay, mommy, get banana. So whenever I try to help him with something or do something for him, he doesn't want it. He wants to do it himself. So yeah, that's just the stage he's at. And honestly, it's a good sign. It's like he's learning and exploring and teaching himself things, you know, like just being independent. So I'm here for it, but it obviously is like an adjustment because I'm used to like doing certain things for him. For example, this morning, like he feeds Sugar his food all the time and he loves doing it. He'll scoop it up, he'll walk to the bowl and dump it in, and he loves doing it. But this morning, because I grabbed it at first, he was like pissed off by that. He was like, no, I want to do it myself. But after that, he was just in a bad mood. So he did not want to put the food in the bowl. And that's just toddler life. You just got to roll with the punches. Here, baby, you want banana? Banana and peanut butter, yum, yum. This is usually his before nap snack, banana and peanut butter, because it's one easy to fill in. So I'm here for it. So once noon hits, it's time for Kylo's nap and I will put him down. It started snowing and y'all, it just was giving me all of the holiday vibes. So then I decided to make a holiday pot simmer / tea. And this is perfect if you just want your house to smell like the holidays. Like your house is going to smell amazing. And my mom actually came over afterwards to pick Kylo up because she watches him part-time throughout the week. And the first thing she said when she walked into my home was, your house smells amazing. And then I showed her what I made. So if you have anyone over for the holidays or specifically on Christmas, definitely make this in the morning, your house, or after you finish cooking, make this. Your house is going to smell amazing. And it works as a perfect tea afterwards. There's so many benefits for your health to drinking this, and your guests will love it as a tea. So I basically cut up some lemons, oranges, apples, pears, put that in a pot with some water and apple cider vinegar, added some cloves and some vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg. You can also add ground allspice, but I didn't have any on hand, and I totally forgot to put cinnamon sticks in here, but you are definitely supposed to put cinnamon sticks. So add that in and just let it simmer on low, and oh my god, it smells amazing, and it is so delicious if you add some honey and have it as a tea. So I put mine into a little like what do you want to call it, pitcher, and then put it in the fridge, and it'll last in there for a good 1 to 2 weeks. And I did save these because what you can do is blend them up and add them to a smoothie one at a time, or put them back into your tea when you are making your tea and warming it up.